Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to show to you which orchids I have in bloom in the month of September now. Here in front of you have a gorgeous Cattleya which for the first time produced 3 gorgeous blooms. By the way, now we are in my old office where I still have quite a lot of orchids because well, my house became too small for them. They are growing and I'm trying to find a tag because I didn't do a video in such a long time, and guess what, if you don't pronounce the name of your orchids, you're going to forget them. Okay, this is the Cattlea Gaskelliana, sorry guys. So this gorgeous orchid, it is the Cattlea Gaskelliana, and the blooms are absolutely huge. Look at this. And they are so fragrant. Now they are rather flimsy in texture. They are very sensitive, and you should take care of them so you don't brush them against any windows or curtains. They are absolutely amazingly fragrant, and I am so happy to see them in bloom right now. I see these ones are either fading, either we might have some thrips infestation, though I don't see any of them, and I usually am very good at spotting them, so they might be just fading out. I have a friend which takes care of these orchids from this office, and I don't really know exactly when they were watered or when the blooms opened, but anyway, they look absolutely amazing. So happy. Here I have the Oncidium Cherry Baby, which has a very small spike. I do need to come with some tools and trim a bit the leaves and maybe do a preventive spraying. I just think that this is because of the heat. This room has so much sunlight, and of course it becomes very warm during the day. So maybe this is not the perfect spot for this Oncidium. I see some crinkly leaves there, but accordion shaped leaves, but that is okay. Now please appreciate how gorgeous these blooms are. They smell like chocolate. Very pretty. Here we have a Vanda orchid, which again looks like it's kind of fading right now. But she is rather beautiful, and I know that in the past this orchid bloomed for me 3 or 4 times a year, and I'm trying to see if I see the next spike, but I'm not. Maybe she is taking a little break. Look, she did had 3 spikes recently. They are not yet even fully dried. Here we have the Cattleya Sweet Chief Orange with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buds, and I cannot wait to see them in full bloom. Next to it we have another white Cattleya, very fragrant one, and I'm just going to pop out the name on the screen. This is one of the parents of the Cattleya apple blossom, so she does resemble in fragrance with that one. Very pretty one. Here we have just a white Phalaenopsis. I don't think it's really the Sogo Euclidean, but it's a rather big one, and the blooms are so beautiful. It is a showy orchid. I don't know what is happening with this one. This seems to be one of the dendrobiums which blooms in the summer, so I see some nubbins, but I don't think she's very good in the root zone, so I need to take care of this one. And this one seems to have a fungal infection, so I'm going to do a spray treatment on this one. As I said, I need to come and give these orchids a TLC. What else? The Vanda Blue Magic, it is Pachara Blue, it's this one actually, has a spike with some buds, and I think that she needs a bit more water and to be further away from the window, so I might just put the Cymbidium there. Yep, much better. So okay guys, now we are going to go to the other office. Now here we have the Cattleya Chocolate Drop, and I must say this name really suits her. Now unfortunately you can't really see right now on the screen the true colors of this orchid. She is a very dark cherry color, and she is quite beautiful. The blooms are very waxy. I love her texture, and the lip is absolutely gorgeous. It really the color really resembles the chocolate, and the scent is absolutely delicious. As I said, it suits her perfectly. I'm really looking, and here you can see I have a lot of sap, so you must know this is some sap here. You can see she is producing loads of it. She is absolutely stunning. She is so powerfully fragrant. It's amazing. In the morning when I wake up and the sun hits my window, this orchid fills my entire room, and I am not kidding. This is the Cutler version of the Oncidium Cherry Baby. So it's a spicy chocolatey scent, and it's rather sweet and spicy actually. So I am so happy that I bought her. Unfortunately I didn't had time to film more lately. Look how much sap I have. We had in bloom this Cattleya Siamese doll kiwi, and she was stunning. Unfortunately, as I said, didn't take pictures, didn't film, so that is that. But you can see here she had 3 blooms. Yeah. Here we have what is left from the Miltoniopsis Red Tide. Now I must say this is on the end stage of the blooms, and they don't look red at all, but they are rather fragrant and quite beautiful. They have been pretty long lived here in my bathroom because it's cooler. Meanwhile, I bought my cat a cat fountain, so she can drink fresh water at all times. She is rather happy with it. Here we have a little bit of an issue. This orchid, it is an OID, and I have separated, and I think the reason should be quite obvious. Do you see this? This is an clear sign of a virus, and it's rather weird because one spike it is virused and one it's not. So I must believe that the orchid caught it recently, and the left pseudobulb got infected and the right one still isn't, but she is rather a sparkly one, quite fragrant and beautiful. Now I must say the blooms, I think that they only lived less with 3 or 4 days than usual, and she smelled amazing as always, and she is performing quite well. As you can see, she has plump pseudobulbs, quite a lot of fruits. The leaves look pretty well, so I will keep her separated, but I won't throw it. I must say that even though that is weird, the appearance of the virus on orchid bloom does look quite appealing to me. So yeah, I am a little bit weird like that, but I won't throw it. I will just keep it separated. Next we have the Cattlea Snowflower Waldorf. This orchid blooms so easily. It is the second time she blooms this year. Here is her old spike. I think she had 3 blooms there. This is the second blooming, and they look really beautiful. The blooms are pristine white, and unfortunately I don't think that you can see, but she does have quite a lot of sparkles on the blooms. They are really fragrant. They resemble to me the most delicious hand cream I have ever smelled. Really powdery and soft. I really love it. And I must show you something without damaging them. There we go. Those are 3 buds. Do you know what that is? That is my Cattlea Gaskelliana, guys. How amazing is that? I'm so happy and thrilled that I'm going to have not 1, not 2, but 3 healthy buds from my Cattlea Gaskelliana. I'm a bit worried because on her last blooming, I think that was 2 years ago, she had a little line, a little dot maybe that had maximum half centimeters in length, and of course that would mean that she either got bitten off by insect, or that was the first sign of a virus. So yeah, but again, even if she would be virused, although her leaves and stuff look quite good, I won't throw it away. As usual, she is quite healthy. She is growing in semi-hydro, even though she's not supposed to, right? She is supposed to hate water, but she grows quite well. She goes with the roots in other pots. And she has quite a lot of roots here, even though you can't really see them. Here I have a few blooms from a dendrobium orchid. They are on their end of the life, and pretty soon they are going to fade, but we had some dendrobium blooms in summer. How cool is that? Now look at that! Isn't this Cattleya Jungle Eyes just a beauty? She is stunning with her pattern and her color. This year she's not really flattened up, but she's gorgeous nonetheless. Actually, I see a little malformation here on the lip. Maybe that is why she has this weird shape, but she is so fragrant. Again, a spicy one, but nonetheless a gorgeous one. I quite enjoy the spicy scent on orchids. I really do recommend you buy this one if you ever find it. She usually grows for me 2 sepals per year, out of which only 1 blooms. And this is quite regularly. So ever since Dani gave a division for me, she bloomed like this. Quite beautiful. Sometimes she puts up 2 blooms, sometimes 1, but she's quite a healthy one. Here we have in full bloom my Miltonia Summer breeze, and as you can see, she is quite healthy and happy. She has quite a beautiful spike, and she is also fragrant, very flowery scent. Bit powerful for Miltonias. You can see that she puts up quite the suitables. I love her lip and her pattern. Now, can you please tell me what this Phalaenopsis orchid is doing? Look at that. Let's see. Look at her roots. They are going everywhere. Next, here we have the gorgeous Phalaenopsis bellina. I'm trying to lift up a bit the bloom. Look at this. She is so fragrant and so beautiful. For the first time I have 3 spikes on it, and sometimes I must say some of the buds do blast. For me they not all of them open, and I think I should right now start to close the window in the nighttime, because here it's getting rather cool, and the temperatures might be too low for her in the nighttime, I mean. And she is growing in water culture, quite happy. Here we have the Phalaenopsis that I got from Corina from Canada, but unfortunately the bloom is not yet opened. You can't see how gorgeous that is. The Phalaenopsis Leodoro is right now fading her blooms, but still going very strong on her scent. Here we have a fresher one, and I think they are going to push up more buds from the tip of the spikes, but I think that I'm going to save her energy and cut off this spike after this drop, and this one too after that, because I want to have strong spikes, not only 1 or 2 blooms from the top of them. Here we have an OID, and don't think that this bloom it is from this orchid, is rather way behind. It's from that one. This is the one that put up for me last year about 100 little blooms on 3 spikes. There she is. She is still very healthy, but I must say this is the second spike, the second blooming of this year, so yeah. And I think she is a lot of my Phalaenopsis, I mean the hybrids, have some weird patches. You can see here as well, and there as well. I'm not really sure what they are, but anyway. Here we have the Phalaenopsis ivy blooming for the second time this year. So beautiful and pretty. Here we have the Phalaenopsis harlequin. She had so many blooms this year. She is really healthy there. This is the Phalaenopsis orange delight with a single bud, a single bloom, but still very beautiful. And the Dendrobium, what is called, his ID, I forgot it, but anyway, so beautiful, blooming. And I see that I might have gotten rid of that fungal disease that he had last year on the leaves. This year's leaves do seem quite okay, so I must say maybe algae was the problem, so I'm going to continue to do that, to clean up the algae once every 2 to 3 months. Here we have such a fragrant orchid, guys. I wish that you would be able to smell this orchid from the video. This is a Phalaenopsis violacea, and she is so amazingly fragrant. Now you can see I have 2 spikes this year, sorry, and I have buds coming. She is growing in water culture, and she is quite happy here. You can see she has new roots, looking quite good actually. You can see the newest leaf, it is the biggest one that she ever grew, so we can safely say that she is a happy puppy. This one is supposed to be the Phalaenopsis something Mickey, quite a gorgeous one, but she doesn't want to bloom for me, and I have her for 5 years, I think. Come on, bloom, or I will sell you. I will sell you. If you don't bloom by next summer. Okay. Okay. And I think that this is pretty much it here. I will close the video without showing you the blooms that I have on the office that I actually work on, because I am quite busy now, and it would be a shame to postpone posting this video. I must say that this summer has been quite a beautiful one for my orchids. Didn't had any pest infestations, which is great. I do have some fungal diseases and a virus for the first time, but they are contained. They don't spread to other orchids, and the ones that are infected can be replaced easily if the fungal treatments that I plan to do won't work. So here I have a Cattlea orchid. All of these do seem to look the same. I mean, I seem to have the same fungal infestation on multiple orchids, which didn't particularly live next to the other, even though these two do look or live next to the other. I mean, like this one, she doesn't live anywhere near any of those two, neither this one. So I'm going to wash them, and I'm going to make a bio treatment on them. I have some biocide it's called, I think, and I'm going to try it out. It's supposed to work quite good, so who knows. But anyway, this was about the orchids that I have in bloom. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. See you all next time. Bye!